Hello. I have that flippin' song from Pac-Man stuck in my head. I just can't get it out for some reason. Specifically, when I was about to start this stream, I could not stop humming it. It's like the one that goes like. And I regret not putting the flipping Pac-Man music in the soundtrack poll for today. I want to listen to some Pac-Man music now. Ugh, I'm just in such a Pac-Man mood. Ridiculous. What have I done? I create my own hell. Hello, Zita, how you doing? Welcome to my ramblings of today. I am gonna be working on some art collab stuff today for the Doodle card collab. And I'll be getting it up on the screen shortly. Let me actually get that real quick. Hey, Purveyor, how you doing? Welcome. Glad you could make it. Happy weekend. Yes, exactly. I actually had the day off today. I don't normally take days off from work, but today I was like, you know what? Lots of other people at work were doing it too, so I thought, you know what? Might as well. And I've actually been really enjoying it by sleeping. Sleep is good. Hey, Chris, how are you? And Nocturnal Donut, hi. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a good weekend too. This is gonna be my canvas, because it's literally a canvas. This is an Inkscape, a different art program than something like Clip Studio Paint, which I normally use. Oh gosh, I actually need to put the chat on a different screen so I can see it at the same time. I'm using my main monitor for this. Let me see. If I drag you people over here, then I can still see you. There we go. Yes, nice. Yeah, slightly different this time. Exactly. It's gonna be in Inkscape, which I also used for the previous collab. Let me see if that all works. See, that's all seems to be set up. Yeah, alright, nice. Excellent. I don't think I've done like an Inkscape stream before. But yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be dragging all the collab entries into this canvas and then make some sort of racetrack for the cars that everybody drew. And the trick here is there are 84, including the two that I drew. Like one that I just drew for myself, like with my own character, and one that I drew for the promotional art. So that means there were 82 flipping entries from people, like 82 artists who flipping collaborated on this, and it's so fun. But also, oh my god, how am I going to add those to a canvas? I'm sure I can figure it out. I've done one with like 120, over 120 before. That was during the Rayman Reanimated days, and I think that must have been the second one, the Glowbox Doodle collab. Good luck, Mark. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. We'll see how that goes. Let's see, who is leading in the soundtrack poll anyway? It seems Mario Kart 8 is doing very well. Also, there's Mario Kart Super Circuit, which I can highly recommend. I like that one a lot. It's a GBA Mario Kart. Congrats on the collab's reach. Good luck. It's gonna be quite some work. It is. Absolutely. But also, I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about this stuff, and I think the first order of business. Well, first of all, I got this 4K like resolution thing over here. I think I'm gonna split it up into 4 segments, so I can post it easier on social media and people can like zoom in more easily. I got the logo over here, a very simple logo. Some Finnish flag like thing that I can use somewhere. The logo of the original canvas for the promo art. I think I want to go with a different color this time. Maybe something like yellow, like this, with some like reddish like contrast of the track. I don't know. This is you can immediately tell this is a very different kind of art program. Maybe something like this actually. This looks kind of cool. It's kind of nice. It's very different, like kind of like it's racing through a desert, which I think works with Mario Kart World coming up. So could be nice. But this is a vector art program, and just to explain that real quick. Normally with an art program like Clip Studio Paint, you just draw a line and then it's like a bunch of pixels on screen. But at this time, like the line is made up of different anchor points, and the computer calculates like the angle between these points, like what kind of line it needs to draw, and then it draws another line, and 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 it just keeps going until it creates this very long like shape, you know. And because of this, you can zoom in as far as you want. It will never get pixelated. You can add new anchor points somewhere along the way and tweak those. You can fill up the space between the anchor points to create like a shape. You can set like the thickness of the line very easily. And all after you've drawn it, you can tweak it endlessly. And I like tweaking with stuff. So That's why I like doing vector art every now and then. It's very clean, it's very nice. You can do gradients and stuff, which is nice too. But yeah, I feel like this will be nice, just to get some simple shapes down for this collab poster thing that it's gonna be. That's Inkscape in a nutshell, I guess. What's funny is that it's not quite the same number of fighters in Smash Ultimate, is it? Wait, not quite the same. How many are in Ultimate anyway? I always forget. F-Zero 99 is not as good as Mario Kart 84. Wait, what's Mario Kart 84? Do you mean 64? I don't know. I haven't played 64, actually. I just realized I never played Mario Kart 64. Anywho, we're gonna get some music going because it's a little empty right now. But right now it's tied between Mario Kart 8 and a secret fourth option. So please cast your votes. Otherwise I can't pretend this is a democracy anymore. Zita's referring to the amount of entries. Oh, okay, thanks. 89 fighters in Ultimate. Dang, so many. Gosh dang. Tell me you're gonna do a whole racetrack, not just a portion of it. I'm gonna do like a. It's gonna be like abstract, you know. It's just. It's not gonna be like actually completely like illustrated. It's gonna be similar to like the previous collab. Because oh my god, just imagine drawing that whole thing. That would be a lot. I do want to give it a nice background, but I'm also not gonna go like too hard on it. I'm not gonna go like full Bob Ross mode and paint it, you know, because that will be very difficult, especially with this amount of entries. And I don't have. If I had unlimited time and energy, I would. But this is like, for example, what we did with the previous collab. Something like this is what I want to go for. Just like clean vector shapes. Really let the art like you know, stand out. Just to give the impression of a racetrack. So just like how I gave the impression of like a room with like a rug over here, and there's some scratching poles and some other stuff going on. But it's gonna be like a simplified racetrack, you know. And I've been thinking about how I want to do this. I kind of want to do like maybe a racetrack that starts over here in the top left, and then kind of goes like this, and then kind of goes like this, and then something like that. Like it just kind of goes like this, perhaps, you know. Like very simplified, but something like that. Because there are some cars like driving to the left, there are some cars driving to the right, just depending on how people drew them. So I think something like this could work. But there's some other things one could do as well. Like this is one idea. Let me just save that. I was also thinking I could do something more dynamic, like this. Like one road coming from the left, and then another racetrack like coming from the right, like under that, for example. And then there's a bunch of like cars driving over here, and then they go like down there. Is it picking up my cursor anyway? Is it doing that? Let me check real quick. Let me make sure that it also picks up my cursor so you can see if I'm like indicating stuff. Let me see. Cursor. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, yeah. Like they're driving over here. They go like whoop, 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 down there maybe. Something like that. Maybe a little more flat. The indication of a track. Let me see. Like it's very easy to put down some vector shapes and to just get like an idea for composition and whatnot. It's pretty fun. Maybe like an extra road up here, and it goes somewhere over there. Or it goes like under or something. I don't know. There's a lot of things we can do here. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I think I'm gonna just try some stuff here on stream today. I think the first order of business is to just get these cars in here. And get some music going. I think Mario Kart 8 won, so we're gonna be doing Mario Kart 8. Let's see, where do I have the music? Alright. Let's see, you want to apologize in advance if you show any Crash Team Racing bias today. Hey, fair enough. Okay, let's see, I hope this track is not too loud. Where is it? That's pretty loud. Hello, Mario Kart. Hello, Mario. Let's see, okay, we got the volume right. Let's go. This game still has a flipping fantastic soundtrack. I love it to bits. Hey Lance, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Okay, let's get these cars in here. Let's get started. Welcome to Mark Kart! Heck yeah. Alright, let's... Doodle Kart Collab, let me check my folders, the entries. Okay, so... I'm just gonna drop this in here and pray that the program doesn't crash. Welcome to Mario Kart, we're loud! Finally managed to catch one of these streams again for the first time in a while. Yeah, glad you could make it, man. Hope you are well. I'm gonna drop these cars in here and see what happens, okay? Okay. It's giving me a little screen. Oh, it's not crashing. It's not crashing. That's good. Okay. It's giving me like a pop-up screen. I don't think you can see it. I'm just gonna do this. Let's see what happens. If it crashes, it crashes. Oh, it's crashing alright. Oh, no, it's not crashing. It's freezing. But that's okay. It's just freezing. My stream's still going, isn't it? I sure hope it is. Oh, joy. Maybe importing 84 big-ass drawing files is a little hard on the PC, huh? Let's see. I'm just gonna give that a minute. In the meantime, tell me about your day. How are you doing? As I pray that this... Oh my god, it actually works. I can't believe it. Oh, that's... Okay, so now we can all see who has the biggest one. Don't take it out of context. Crikey. So many. Goodness gracious. I should have made a layer for this, or something. Alright. Well, let's just start grouping these. Oh my god, there's so many. Hey, there's mine in front. Vroom vroom. Alright, well, that's the collab done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Wish you had the spoons to do this collab, but oh well. I get what you mean. No worries. There's always next time. I want to do more of them. You gotta do what you can do with the spoons that you have, you know? I'm just gonna divide these into categories. This one is going to the left. This one's going... I gotta make them like the same size as well. These will be going to the right. Let me turn off snapping. And the ones at the bottom are like coming at you, like coming right at the screen. I think that ought to do it. Let's see how many we have, because then we can like prioritize like which direction the track would have to go, you know. Also, I hope this stream doesn't get copyright claimed because of the music. Nintendo doesn't really like it when, you know, people express themselves and express their love for their content, so, you know. We shall see. Oh, this one's tiny because it's pixel art. Oh, yeah. I hope that one manages to stay, like, sharp if I make it bigger. We'll see about that. We'll see what happens. Let's try and resize these. This one's very small, too. I'm gonna go for like an approximate size. Oh, this one's also very small. This should be okay. I expand this a little. Okay, so that one's like driving away from the screen. Oh gosh, okay, that's interesting. I wonder how I'm gonna do that. A lot of them are going to the left, actually. Maybe because I drew like the promo art going to the left as well. Interesting. This one's so cool. There's like 3D entries, there's 2D entries, there's so many good ones. Love them. Stream's still here. Okay, good. I'm glad it didn't flipping crash during that. Mario Kart TV music is perfect for this moment. Heck yeah. I want to make like a little trailer, you know, like when this is all done. I want to post something on the Collab channel. But also I want to like pick some fun music for that. And I've been listening to some Mario Kart music actually to figure out what would be best for that, but I haven't decided yet. Let me make this like huge one a little bit smaller. Okay, that's definitely a front one. That was cool actually. I like the little jump pose into the car. How cute. You want to play this Mario Kart game? Me too. I want to play Mario Kart World, but also I don't have... No, I mean, I could technically afford a Switch too, I think. But also, holy crap. I'm not gonna do that. Insane prices. If it's anything like the flipping 3DS, which I also bought at launch, and I got the flipping Nintendo Ambassador program thing, Remember that? When they sold the 3DS at launch for a price that was too high, even for Nintendo. And then they dialed it back. And then later they were like, oopsie, sorry, here's a bunch of old ROMs. I was part of that. I was there. Seems we got a lot of ones going to the left. Oh, this theme is so good. Love this music. Hey, Coderol, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Mario Kart Stadium is better than Mario Circuit. Changed my mind. What is Mario Kart Circuit in Mario Circuit? I mean, in 8. Maybe if you're specifically referring to 8, I don't remember actually. Is it just like the old one, like the Super Nintendo styled environment? Because that one is okay. I don't have any nostalgia for the Super Nintendo Mario Kart, so I don't know. Let me move these over a little bit. Let me make some space for myself. There we go. Hello? Please move. There we go. There we go. I thought I was freezing again for a second. Okay. That's good. One is going to the right. Character is facing left, but the car is going to the right. Okay. Trying to trip me up, are ya? I see. Some of these are really big. Like, look at the pixel resolution on this. That's 4,000 by 4,000. Goodness gracious. I guess this one's going to the front. This one's also definitely in the front. Thing is though, I don't want to give the front cars like priority, I guess. Like I don't want to make them look bigger than the other ones or more important. Like it's very important to me that all the entries have like the same amount of significance mostly. You know? Like same with the other collab that I did. I tried to give them all like something going on. Which is going to be very difficult with this one because, you know, there's just so much happening. I want to see if I can get the cars to, like, I don't know, put them in, like, interesting places to make it look like they're competing. Like they're, like, bumping into each other or something. I can do that. That's actually a fun idea. You were talking about the 3DS Ambassador program 2 days ago. I see. I mean, I knew. It's a mind trick. I read your mind, and then I also brought it up on the stream. For what purpose? We'll never know. Subliminal messaging, but reverse. This is starting to make less and less sense now that I think about it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this was fun. Right, okay, the artist specifically asked me for this one to put it like at the top, because it's like floating. So I'm gonna put this one all the way up here. Just for like sorting it. I want to put it somewhere like up on the canvas, and I just need myself to like remember to do that. So there we go. Let's get a Let's get 1 million artists to make all these characters in Robotnik's Ring Racers, heck yeah. That one is on paper. Yeah, there's some traditional art in here too, which is nice. Mario Circuit is an all anti-gravity and shaped like an 8. Oh, okay. I need to play Mario Kart 8 again. I love that game. I still have it on my Wii U. Don't have it on my Switch because, well, I already bought it on my Wii U, so yeah. The triple 8 track, the fidget spinner. They make a fidget spinner track. That could actually be kind of fun. Oh my goodness. How many do we have sorted right now? I should not be counting these because it's gonna demotivate me to do the rest of them. 36. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Whatever. I only just started streaming. I should be less impatient. Which is hard when your brain wants to just go all the time, but you know. What is this big one in the back? There we go. I like the funny green car. This one mirrored? No, I think... No. The text is mirrored, but the, like the signature is not, so I'm just gonna stick with what the signature says. It is gonna be a challenge to see everybody's like little signature, like text that they wrote at the bottom though. Which is also another reason why I want to go for like 4 separate canvases. Well, it's gonna be like one drawing, but I want to split it up into 4, so people can download like a 4K image of each separate part. So they can better see like the signatures and everything. And you can make it like your wallpaper, for example. Or you can cycle through them. You can just make a folder with all 4 images and then just set Windows to like cycle through it. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, I remember this person actually drew like one of the Bubsy redesigns that I did, and then made like a Sona, and I think it's just like an original character now. Very cool design, very fun. I'll see like a vast majority of people made their car facing to the left. Interesting. I was expecting more going to the right. But then again, maybe people just looked at the art that I did and thought like, oh, I'll just do that. I didn't set any specific rules on purpose for like which direction the car was gonna go, because I thought like, you know, it's whatever. Like I can just draw a racetrack that accommodates for it, you know. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, Mario Kart 8 has flipping tracks that go up and down and all around. You can just draw whatever. It'll be fine. Hi, Marcus Remble Prismatic. Well, hello there, Legacy6084. That's just your username. There's no funny joke in there. I just like greeting people by their name, unlike some people. The OC is basically an evil version of your main OC. That's why the text is mirrored. Oh, well, that's fun. That's a fun little bit of lore. Nifty. Thank you for the clarification. Also, hello. This one is so cool. I love the 3D. All the 3D entries are very cool. They're so impressive. I've been doing some like 3D stuff recently too. Yeah, this is gonna be the rest of the stream. Me just like messing around with these cars and making car noises. Oh my god! I am an adult. I drive a car. I have a license to kill. This one is fun too. Look at his style. The very thick lines. That's so unique. Reminds me of that one SpongeBob game where his bed turns into a race car. Very fun. This is so cool too. Look at like the texture on that. Oh, so many fun entries. For real. Swamp Ruins, yes. Hey Bartek, hello. How you doing? No, Legacy, you're fine. I was just making a joke. This one is so cool too, because it also reminds me a little bit of like a character that I've been drawing recently, like one of my own characters, who also has like a monitor for a head. Which I think is like a pretty popular trope actually, when you look online, like seeing like robot characters. My character originally like had a... First of all, like this looks awesome. Don't want to talk about my own stuff too much when I'm supposed to be just highlighting everybody else's work. Look at the flipping lines on this. Ah, the shading, so cool. But also, to info dump about my own OC for a bit. That one originally started out having like a flat screen TV sort of for a head. But over time, like I thought it looked much cooler to have more of like a traditional, like old TV PC screen thing. What do you call that? CRT, that's the word. Yeah, so many coming to the left. Interesting. Which track is this one again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, which track is this? I like this tune a lot. I think this is just like the Mario Kart Stadium or something, right? Like the first track? No, it's not the first track. It can't be. No, it's different. Ah, which one is this? Mario Circuit! Okay, that's Mario Circuit. Okay. I do love this music a lot. Also because Brental Frost... what am I saying? Brental Floss did like a Mario Kart 8 with lyrics version of this, which is very fun. Love me some old school Brental Floss songs. Hey, look at this one. Right, I gotta do something with water, I think, if I can do that with this particular character. I'll see if I can. Maybe I can squeeze that in somehow. Meow 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 meow. Monitor-based robots are very cool. Yeah, love them. Mark playing with toy cars. They're mine. I'm the car. I'm always the car at Monopoly. You can't be the car. It's me. Hey, you saw one that one of your friends made. That's nice. That's nice. Happy to hear that. People have like so many like different art styles. It's really fun. That's something people like often worry about. Like, oh, do I have a unique style? Do I stand out? But look at all this. Of course you do. Look at this crap. It's so cool. Sorry for calling it crap. I just used the word crap and I don't know how to refer to something. But look at all this stuff. No, these are seriously amazing. I just like you can tell that everybody was just having fun with these, you know, because they were really just going all out with their own characters, their own style. It's just, I love that shit. I love it so much. Like even if you think that your stuff doesn't stand out, like it's like you absorb everything that you see around you, you know, and everybody interprets art in a different way. Like you ask 2 artists or like 100 artists to like draw the same thing, and they'll all make something a little different. There may be like similarities, but like just you may do like slight tweaks, for example, like oh the size of the eyes, or like putting certain emphasis on things, like oh making the hair like stand out like that, or going for a different silhouettes or like a pose or something, and that all depends on you as a person and what you've absorbed throughout your life, and the more you've drawn and the more inspired you've been by other people's works, because everything comes from something, you know, like you can always be inspired by other stuff, but the way you actually like do things, like the decisions you make during the drawing process, even if they seem like very small and insignificant, they can greatly contribute to just your style and making it stand out and making it your own thing. I get very passionate about these things, I realize. Because I think it's so cool. It's also like, you know, comes from my own thoughts and whatnot. Like as a kid, I always thought like, oh, my style doesn't really stand out. I still think that sometimes that like my art is too generic. Then I look at this and I'm like this is a drawing that I made. It looks different than this one. That's good. That's fine. That's nice. It looks different from that one too, and that one, and that one, and then that one, and all these other ones. And the most important part is that I had a lot of fun drawing this, and I enjoyed drawing in this particular style too. Like with the lighting that I used here. I like this stylization of the hair. I like the how the headphones are like pure black instead of like having a bit more detail to it. I like that. I think it stands out. I think it's fun. I like putting some like blue light coming from below and some stars on the smoke, like which is inspired by Sonic CD's opening, where Sonic is running around and he has like these dust clouds behind him, and it's so fun. And I think if you're just having fun with what you're drawing and the particular style that you're going for, I think there's nothing that can go wrong in that case. And this is of course different from, you know, expectations when you're actually working for a company and they ask you to make something in a particular style or something. Like that's, you know, of course, that can happen. That can be a situation where you are required to draw something in a specific way. Hey, last one, nice. Yeah, look at this. Okay, we got a lot of entries going to the left. We'll have to account for that somehow. Let me save real quick. I think the program is lagging to shit. Okay, there we go. Because there's so many files. This one was a very late entry, by the way. And not to put this person on blast, but it still looks very nice. And they were able to squeeze it in just before I actually like was setting up stuff for this stream. So good for them. Just in time for the finish line. Anyway, that was a lot of me rambling about art style. Let me check up on chat. Hey, you're friends with the person who did the blue robot-looking racer. Nice. May slightly like cars. Cars are cool. The tiger girl with the fire in her hand. Which one was that? Oh right, wait, I saw that one. That one was going to the left, I remember. Where was it? Where was it? It's somewhere in here. That I know for sure. This one. Yeah, I knew I saw it somewhere. Alright. Toad Harbor is such a fun track. But the music is okay. Love the OC you made for this. Thank you, Lance, if you're referring to my one. or somebody else's. I like my OC, that's what counts. Look at her, yeah! I've been drawing her a lot. If you want to check her out, I've been posting some stuff over on Blue Sky with the tag OC. If you just click the hashtag OC tag on any of my drawings and then click on posts by user, you can see all the drawings that I have the OC tag. So that you can very easily see all my characters that way. Your art style was inspired from Sonic artwork and later with Mixel's art style, mostly with the thicker outlines. Nice. That is cool. See, everyone is their own worst critic? Yes, absolutely. Tell me about it. Personally, you love all of these. Heck yeah, same. Everyone is here! Let's see. Yours is one of the ones going to the left, just easier for you to draw. No worries, there was no rule specifically for like which direction to go anyway. It's all good. Your card of choice was very basic, you think? You kinda rushed it? That's okay. It's a Doodle collab. There's no like high expectations or anything. You can do whatever you want. What if you just absorb other people's art styles? You love to replicate them the most faithfully you can. That's also fun. And even... like, I've done that too. I've done like art style replication before. Which is very cool, and you actually learn some stuff from that. Just don't go pretending that it's fully original, you know. But yeah, you can still learn from that. I've done like art style replications of Sonic Adventure artwork, which is very fun. And like you can take some bits and pieces from that, you know. Like if you think, oh, I like how they do the highlights in Sonic Adventure art, then you can just apply that to your own art and see what kind of like new mix it creates. Like that's just taking inspiration, you know. Astor lives rent-free in your head. Nice. Hey, if things work out, there's gonna be a lot more of Astor in the future. I'm working on things. Things that I dare not speak of because I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but hey, we'll see. Shy Guy Falls. Yeah, I love this one. I like the music though. You made your card just a few months before the collab even started. Heck yeah, that's cool. You ever see a character that you just love? Yes. Yes! And those are the kind of characters you want to create for yourself. Like, you gotta be selfish. You gotta be like, oh, I love this character that I made, and I'm gonna have brain rots just about this. It's gonna be just bouncing around in my head like a flipping... I don't know... guinea pig going through a sugar rush. I'm not good with metaphors, you know. Yeah, adapting people's like art styles from 2D and 3D, that's very fun. Also very difficult, but it can be very cool. Yeah, I love the Shy Guys. That's so cute. Yeah, but that's a hard lesson that I had to learn recently. I gotta be a lot more self-indulgent with my art. I just gotta make things that I like. I can't always be making things for other people. I gotta just be incredibly selfish when it comes to my art. And that sounds dumb, and it sounds like it would be like counterproductive because people wouldn't like it maybe, but it's the opposite actually. The more I draw of stuff that I personally really like and like little tweaks and elements that I enjoy, the more positively other people seem to respond to it. Like people pick up on that if you have fun with your art. Like same here, I can just tell that people had a blast with these. Like just look at this, look at the flipping, look at the little pixels, and look at the colors, and look at everything. So fun. Alright, let's see. Now, because we have a lot of them going to the left, I think we should be going for a track that kind of goes like to the left, a little bit to the right, and then maybe to the front, like this. Okay, that's too much to the left. Right? No, hold on, wait a second. Hold on just a minute. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. Okay, no, okay. We need more space on the left track. Okay, let me try something here. Let me cook. It's gonna be kind of like perspective, but not too much, because I don't want to actually make some cars like way too big. So the other ones are like kind of drawn out. I think something like this could work, you know? Very simple curve, but there's a lot of room here for carts going to the left. We can change the colors later, like that's not a problem. That's what I like about these vector art programs. You can just kind of mess around and tweak it later. Let's just try something like this. Alright? Alright. I'll fix the colors later. That's fine. But just for now, I want to have like something in place. And I also want to create a mask. Let me just merge these like shapes. And then I use it as a mask, a clipping mask. For this. Oh yeah, the program is set to Dutch. Don't worry about it. Whoop, there we go. I should have this set to English, actually. It's very annoying to have like a program in Dutch, because when you look up stuff online, of course you're not gonna find like Dutch tutorials. Okay, let's see. Now, what little artist trick, whenever you draw something going to the front, it gets a little darker and a little more saturated. And if it gets farther away, it gets a little more light and a little less saturated. So, there you go. You can also do the opposite and see what happens. I'm not your dad. Okay. Now, my job is to put all of these in here somehow. My mission, if I choose to accept it. And I do. Let me save. Let me catch up on chat. You kinda had fun trying to design your character's outfit in this extreme gear. Heck yeah! Those are very, very fun like, aspects of drawing something like this. Like figuring out what the character's wearing. I like doing outfits a lot. They're always fun. I like designing a flipping, you know, motorized flying surfboard. That's also fun. Good thing then to be selfish about it. Use your collab as an excuse to finish your own model. Nice. Heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. Attention airports music. Yeah, this is very good. Which track is this? Oh my god, this is one of my favorite. Dolphin Shoals. Yes! 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 Me with trying to get away from art block. Yeah. Art block can suck. But, yeah, especially like being more selfish with your art can definitely help to push through that. Make something for yourself, nobody else. Put it in a flipping locked sketchbook if you need to. I tried that once. That actually helps. Just make something so selfish that it's just for you. Something you really like. Whatever you're just obsessed with in that moment. You're having a difficult time making art just for yourself. I understand that. Like, I truly do. It is a very difficult thing for me to do because I also draw for a living. Like, I have some work that involves drawing as well. And that makes it tough because, you know, you may think like, oh, gosh, what are people gonna think? Is this good enough? Is this the right style? Is this the right tone? Is this the right everything? And that can be incredibly like crippling while you are drawing, and that sucks. And best way to avoid that is to just learn how to make worse things that are just fun. Figure out what is fun, yeah, and go from there. If it's like, how do I explain this? It is incredibly difficult. I'll give you that. Like, that's absolutely. I don't want to make it out to be any easier than it is, because it's not. I struggle with this too. But yeah, everybody kind of finds their own way in that, you know. Oh, Technodrome, Electrodome. What's this track called? I don't know. I like this track. I got distracted immediately. But yeah, something that messes with me sometimes is just social media and posting stuff there. Oh, okay, I gotta move these to the front. Let me put this one over here in the top left, actually. That would be fun. But like posting stuff on social media like creates expectations for you, because you're constantly thinking like, oh gosh, this one didn't get enough likes, or like, oh man, this one got more attention than the other one, or that kind of stuff, you know? And that's no fun. It sucks all the fun out of art. Maybe it's fine to just share stuff with only your friends sometimes, or just nobody. Don't share it with anyone. Just make it for yourself, and that's it. And if you don't want to draw, don't draw. Also, very important. If you don't feel like drawing in that moment, don't make anything. It is completely fine. You are worth so much more than your art output. And that is a difficult thing to face, but that is something you have to accept. I can't stress that enough. You are so much more than what you make. And also, if it needs to be said, your friends still love you if you don't draw. And if you don't, like, you are enough. That's so very important. Electrodome, that's the name, that's the one. Oh yeah, I'm also popping my head, this one rules. I love this track. Hey, Better Donut, how you doing? Glad you could mag it. I'm just kinda moving some pieces around here. I think they're gonna have to be even smaller, actually. Oh my god. Like, all of these are gonna have to fit on this area over here. I'm gonna make the track a little bit prettier later on. Let me just get something in place here. Let me draw a little path. Let's see what happens. Mark giving the important life lessons. I get very passionate about arts and also mental health sometimes. Because I feel like these things are very important and they're things that I think about a lot, so... If I can help literally anyone by, like, rambling about these things on a stream, then I'll take it. But yeah, here's what I want to do. Check this out. I can just turn this this line into a dotted line. So, if I just do this... Look at that! We got a flipping road! Now that's a road, I tell you what. This track is also fantastic. Oh my god, is this Mount Wario? The command or the racetrack? Okay. Yeah, the green dude in the purple car is going up. Yeah, he's maybe he's being hit by a shell or something. I can draw something with that. But I'll add like little details and things later. Ah, this character's kind of blending in with the background. I don't want that. I want to avoid that. That's better. Okay, we'll figure that out. Maybe we can go for more of a pastel color anyway. The racetrack kind of fades into yellow. That can work. Sure. You giving advice is the part you really like of your streams. I'm happy to hear that. Genuinely. Quick question, is this Inkscape? Yes, it is. Let me scroll up just a little bit to see what I missed. You always want to try drawing at random times, but you don't feel motivated to do so. Then don't do it. It's fine. If you're not feeling it, if you're like don't have the energy or inspiration, no need to do it. And it's understandable that you want to like force it or just make things, but I understand. Like from experience, personally, I can't really force myself to draw. It always just comes in like this random burst of inspiration. But if you really want to, you can, something that can help is to set a timer for like 2 minutes. And for those 2 minutes you are just focused on drawing and making literally anything. Because 2 minutes is never a waste of time, right? You can just try it for 2 minutes, see if you like it or not, and then you can stop, or you can continue. Just set a timer, actually try it out, and if it works, do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. You got pretty burnt out on public-facing social after over a decade of trying to keep up with it on Tumblr and Twitter. I totally get that. Ugh, yeah. I had that on Flipping DeviantArt. I would try to post every week and do like comics and whatnot, and it was just, ugh. Like that combined with the pressure of high school. Ugh. Terrible. No. Wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Power-Top Cruise, yeah! You were there on the Amiibo front lines. Lest I soon forget. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I think we just put these on first. Make them a little bit smaller because, oh my god, how am I gonna fit all of these on here? let me group these, actually. I just do that by pressing Ctrl G, and then I could just move them as one unit. So that makes it a little bit easier to just mess around with them. Whoopsie daisy. I think I made them a little bit too small. Hold on. Let me make these bigger. I'll worry about that later. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We're doing it live. This one's flying, so I think I'm just gonna position it like right over here. Actually, it has a blue shell, so I think I should put it over here. I kind of want to put Buck in front. Not because I want him to be like, you know, the most prominent one, but I want him to get hit. I want him to get hit by the blue shell. I think that will be really fun. This one should go somewhere over here, like it's a transition sort of between left and right, so I think that will work. I'm gonna make this one just a smidge bigger because it kind of seems like the car is just enormous. I do want to give it that impression. Here's mine. Give that one a nice spot. Let's go, Esther. Go, 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 go. This little bug fella also has like a name. The wheel thing she's riding. Which I can't tell you yet. But it's important or something. I love being cryptic. This one is like sliding around the corner, so I think I'm gonna put this one over here. How many do we have low? Oh my god, there's a lot. This one's almost falling off the track. We can do that. That could be fun. Look at the little thing. I thought this was a penguin for a second, but I don't think it is. God, there's so many cars. Think of the pollution. Let me save real quick. Let me catch up on chat. So many people talking. I appreciate it. Ugh, DeviantArt. Yeah. That site really went down the shit. You don't actively try to draw every day, but just happens as I get good inspiration often. Oh, cool. Yeah, I just got hit with these random bursts of inspiration myself. That's my main reason for making anything. Just getting obsessed with something to the point where I need to get it out of my system and just make something. It pleases my brain when I make stuff. This track also is a banger. You usually draw every day. The problem is your success in actually drawing varies to a point where you can never make consistently nice drawings. That's okay. Because when you're not making it, when you're making a drawing that isn't like up to your standards, you're still learning. And it's gonna make your future drawings better. Especially if you experiment and try some new stuff every now and then. And look up like some tutorials maybe. Just allow yourself to make some art that doesn't work out too. Because that's always important. Like, a lot of drawings I make don't work out. I made a whole bunch of them that just kind of suck. They were still okay, like I'm not gonna pretend like they were awful. They were just alright. Where I just thought like, I don't like this enough. It doesn't, like that's also what I mean with being selfish. Like you gotta make it that to the point where you feel like, oh yeah, this slaps. I like this. I like the direction this is going in, you know. You just gotta make it for you. I wanted to say something, but I think I forgot. Look at all these purple cars like going in a line over here. I kind of like that. How about we line up the purple cars over here? And this one, well, this one's not purple, but it has a purple thing on. Wearing something purple. That works. We can put like the green ones over here, like right next to it. That's gonna kick ass. I like the green and purple contrast a lot. Let me just make sure I don't obscure the signature so people can still see it. Kind of like that. Let's get like a color thing going. Why the heck not? There's more green ones too. Let's do it. You're still branching, you're still braving through the monster that is DeviantArt yourself. But planning on branching out, I see. Let's see. You kinda need an incentive to work, not that you don't want to, but when you do art you actually spend hours at a time, it's just hard to put in the initial energy. Oh, I get that, yeah. You've been mostly avoiding social media as part of your New Year's resolution. Awesome! Due to how toxic and boring the internet has gotten lately. That is incredibly based, and I hope you manage to work that out. Like, make that work, I mean. I've also been avoiding Twitter like the plague. I haven't logged in a while. Just every now and then I'm like, let me see, maybe it's not so bad. And then I log in and I'm like, oh, it is that bad. And then I log back out. Blue Sky's been a lot nicer. But you just gotta find whatever works for you. Go Esther, heck yeah! Is the vehicle's name Willy? Nope, it's not. It does look a little bit like a Motobug, huh? See. Wish you felt like using a larger site like DeviantArt or Newgrounds, but there's always something that makes uncomfortable with them. Yeah, I totally get that. In that case, don't do it. Love seeing the 3D representation? Yes. Sorry, I can't read all the comments, but I do like try to read everything, but I don't always have something to say about it. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, that's Kermit the Frog, by the way. A lot of purple cards, yeah, it's fun. You remember sketching all the time in the past, but now, due to mostly drawing digital, don't have good ideas for a quick sketch. Same! I used to sketch and doodle all the time. But also kind of, because later I realized that I kind of felt like I had to. Like I just had to spend my time as optimal as possible. Because I'm a massive perfectionist. I always feel like I need to be doing something productive. But that's no way to live your life. In fact, it kind of sucks. So I just kind of stopped doodling, and I don't really miss it. Every now and then I still do, but only when I have an actual idea for something. I just don't really enjoy doodling as much as I thought I did. I just kind of prefer just making things. But instead of just scribbling. Yeah, that Rainbow Road version is not great. I agree. The 64 one is fantastic though. Oh goodness. Honestly, you do want sometimes internally beg for attention. Oh, I totally like everybody like wants attention. That's not an evil thing. Like if you draw just for people to see it and you're like, oh, I really hope it gets attention. That doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you human. But it is good to let go of that sometimes, or to like work with it. Let me move this just a little bit. There we go. Twitter's got 900 times worse. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I love this track. Yeah, this is the flipping. Ugh, Mario Kart Double Dash, my beloved. It's not a great game. It's pretty good, but it's not amazing. Excitebike! Excitebike! Yeah! I get excited for Excitebike. Meow 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 meow. Did I end the soundtrack poll? I did not. Apologies. If we are through with this, I see the fourth option actually won. That's fun. I didn't realize. But back when I selected the tracks, I actually got Mario Kart 8 was in the lead when I was selecting the tracks. So whatever. Okay, let's see if I can get some water going over here. It'll be very simple stylized water, but I think I can do that. Meow, 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 meow. See, with the power of vector and flipping gradients, we can just make some very easy, simple water. Look at that, in a couple seconds. I love Inkscape. Just duplicate stuff as well. Look at that. Maybe make the water a little bit darker to have more contrast. There we go. We group that just in case. It's like a jumping out of a little oasis thing. There we go. Hope that works. You're a water wizard, Mark. Waha! I'm the water wizard. I can make the water in your body boil. Holy shit, BF art, let's go. Yeah, oh, you mean this one, right? Yeah, fun. Very cute. Love these characters. More than anything, you just want to see comments. Yes, exactly. Comments are so fun. I would like to ask everybody who is here on stream today, like, leave a nice comment on somebody's drawing today. Do it. It will make you feel good. It will make that person feel good. Just say something like... Just comment on something you like about the art. Like, oh, I really like how you did the line art. I like the colors. I like your style. I like how dynamic it is. Just something along those lines. And, you know, only if it's sincere, you know? Don't go lying. That doesn't help anyone. But, leave a nice comment on some people's, like, stuff. It makes somebody's day. It does so much good in the world. Please do it. It's so cool. Leave a comment. It's amazing. Do it. Do it now. Oh, wait, this one's green. I should put this one over here. Nice minecart. Wait a minute, I'm a genius! If I just put this one over here, and this one over here, then it seems like this character's being hit by the red shell from this character. 300 IQ move, baby! That's actually very fun, I like that. Gotta move this one down a little. Make some space. It's looking pretty fun so far. You've been meaning to leave more comments, as you yourself actually want some nice comments. At least that this is cute. Yeah! Exactly! Just comment on something you like about something. And that will also help you realize what you like. Like, that's such an important thing, like, to know what you like, and to be able to vocalize that. It really comes in handy. People talking about Crash Team Racing in the comments. How could you? How could you? What's your favorite Mario Kart game besides 8? Mine would be Mario Kart DS. I love DS. I genuinely love that one. It's so fun. I just remember playing that on the bus with other kids. When I was little, and using like download play so everybody would be playing as a shy guy. Love that shit. Excellent game. There we go. I have to fit in Doodle card collab somewhere. Maybe over here? That could work. I'm definitely gonna add some like background elements, like a cactus or something, you know, something like this. Let me draw one real quick, just to see how it looks. The F-Zero tracks are so good! Let me just make sure this is a little bit... Yeah, there we go. That's a better shape. We can add a couple more. Small one right next to it. Gonna add a bunch of like background elements later, but just to have something there right now. Now for the big one. Is it gonna fit? I wonder. Group this. Simple likes make you smile. Yay! You want to nerd out about your OCs and answer questions and think of lore for them? That's fun! What is your OC's favorite food? Like one of your OCs, what is their favorite food and why? You want more people to, you would love more people to ask OC questions, but you never know the answer. Well, it's a creative exercise. It helps you to, it motivates you to think of an answer, you know? So, no, this one is not included in the group. Hold on, let me get that. How about you make a little bit of the track in the open space for cars that are driving away from the camera? Maybe. But I think most of them are actually driving towards the camera. There's only one that's drifting, so... I don't know. I'll consider it, I'll see. The trumpet in this one goes hard. So fun. Maybe we can do a color thing here too. There's a couple of green ones. There's some blue, purple ones. I don't know. This one's so cute. Look at these characters. I love them. I should start at the left. I really should start at the left. This one's also very cool. Look at that. Oh, this one's perfect for this position, actually, because it's like looking in that direction where it's going. This one's so cool. Very fun character. Oh, this one's not even like driving on the road, so I think I'll just put it like on the side over here. It's pretending to race along. That's cute. Also, heck yeah, look at this. Maybe I'll put this one over here, actually. No. I thought it would be cute to put these next to each other, but it doesn't quite work with the composition I'm going for. So I think they're just looking all the way from over here. Don't want to cover up that signature. Ah, this music is so fun. This is from Super Circuit. Heck yeah. I don't like Super Circuit, but I like the music. Your OC is a robot that houses a sentient eyeball. He can't eat. Oh, cool. I also have an OC that can't eat. He's like a cow-pig fusion sort of thing. He just has like very big teeth that can't actually open, so he just can't like actually physically put food in his mouth. The girl in your profile picture really likes oranges. That's nice. Creative exercise. Mario Paint reference! Oh my god! You love the one that's tumbling across the turn. Yeah. So many fun ones here. Welcome to Wario Kart! Hey Misha, how you doing? Love me some Cheese Land. Cheese Land, that's just the Netherlands, baby. Let's go. Sans pickup. The feline on his extreme gear. Yeah, look at him go. Make this one a little smaller. I'm gonna put in some clouds, I guess, that are just kind of going over the land. We just like do like a very simple one. Can always change this later. I imagine you're seeing this from pretty far up, so there will be some clouds going around. There's some mountains at the back. I'm getting ahead of myself here because, you know, I gotta make the actual thing first. But it's whatever. It's my party. I get to choose what kind of procrastination I use. Whatever. You're not my dad. Shut up. This track is fun. I don't even remember which flipping racetrack this is from. I like it. Just duplicate this and remove one. Looks like a butt. Gotta make sure I don't cut too many of these in half if I'm gonna be exporting it. Let me move these a little closer together. You have characters that are literally made out of sweets, as well as nearly everything around them being made of sweets. Ooh, interesting. Cheeseland is the name of your intestines after consuming a large pizza. Ugh, I ate a large pizza yesterday. I made one. From scratch. It was very good. Actually, one of the flipping best pizzas I've ever had. It was, let me share you my secret pizza recipe. I made the dough according to an American recipe, because I like the dough that they use in America. I feel like it's very nice. It's very... whatchamacallit? It's very bread-like. It's really good. I just like it a lot. It's better than, like the flat Dutch dough that we use here. Like it's more like how do you describe it? There's like, how do I describe it? It needs to rise for a bit. I think that's is that like normal for pizza dough? Is it just like an American thing? I genuinely don't know. But I don't know. I just remember from when I was in the States, I liked the pizza there, so I tried to replicate the dough at least. And for the sauce, I found a new recipe. That was very nice. And with like a bunch of spices and even some sugar. Like you put some brown sugar in the sauce, and it actually counteracts the sort of like acidic taste of the tomatoes, which works very well, in my humble gamer opinion. Let's see, maybe there's another character that can be throwing that shell. This one has a yarn ball, so I guess that doesn't work. Is there another character holding a shell or something? What else? I put like turkey on there, I put salami on there, I put bacon on there, I put mozzarella on there, and I put some scrambled egg on there, which is amazing. And it was just, ugh, such a good pizza. I love it. I want more pizza right now. Some of your confectionery characters could technically eat anything in their world, including themselves, but they would usually eat confectionery from their equivalent of plants and animals. Wow, that's some lore building there. Cool. You just realized, oh look, it's the guy carried by Lakitu. Yeah, Lakitu. I always say Lakitu, but yeah, there he is. Pretty cool. We save just in case. That'll take a second. You need to draw some of your other OCs. You've drawn the same ones a lot. You recently started drawing Pale the Wolf again, so that's a start. Yeah, it's good to switch things up every now and then. It's been a while since you've drawn anything. At some point you need to make OCs with their own little personality description. Yeah, it's fun. Give it a try. Ooh, I'm crossing their animal. I love the Animal Crossing track. It's very fun. I don't even like Animal Crossing all that much, but just the vibes. Many animals have crossed me. They will pay. Thick crust? Yeah, just I tried to make the crust like relatively thick. Just like that. So this entry is very cute. Look at this. Look at the little bean. Look at him go. So cute, and like the little car is a nest. Ah, it's adorable. Just trying to mess around with the placement here. Make this one a little smaller, I think. So this was one of like the later entries. Like I think this person asked if it was okay to submit a little bit later, which is fine, by the way. If you are at any point during the collab thinking like, oh, so this looks awesome. If at any point during the collab you're like, oh, I need some more time, just let me know. Like if you tell me in advance, like, oh, it's gonna need a couple more days extra, it's totally fine. That's also for future reference. You can hold me to that. Because I take I take some time anyway before I actually start on the poster like this, you know. So there's always some extra time. But I do appreciate if you do hand it in on time, because then I actually get to check like how many entries do I have. Like, do I have enough space for everything? Like, how big is this thing gonna be? So yes, handing it in on time helps me a lot. So please do that whenever you can. But if you can't and let me know in advance, there's usually not a problem. We can work something out. This one looks cool. There's some space over here. What am I gonna do with that? Like a small car that can fit in there. This one can fly above the track, actually. Whoop. Music is so pleasant. The crow card looks awesome. Yes, I agree. Bacon on pizza is the best thing. Haven't had bacon pizza in forever. It's good. How about the double dash pair with the flamethrower throwing the shell? Double dash pair with the flamethrower throwing the shell. Oh, these. No, I already put this one with the red one. I think that works better because it's also a red shell, you know. This Wacky Races reboot looks cool. Nightmare card energy, yeah. Donuts are just alright, too sugary for me. Donuts are quite nice. They're not my favorite. I like waffles. They're good. You remember your sister trying to make black pizza, but it became a green pizza. It was for Halloween. That's crazy. How do you make like with colored fruit dye or something? That's nuts. Look, Ma, mine's on the track. And they're making a left turn. Don't want to be selfish or anything, but I think my card's getting covered by other entries. That's fair. Let me check that out. Oh yeah. I mean, if you don't like that, I can just move it around a little bit. I do want to make some overlap, you know, because it just looks dynamic. But I can give it some extra space, if you'd like. Not an issue. Make Kermit a little smaller. Just like his head, like, poking in front. Just to give it some, like, semblance of 3D. That it's, like, this one's, like, slightly in front of that one. How many entries do I have left? Oh, there's plenty to fill up the space. I kind of like putting these two together because this one's like kind of struggling behind the wheel and this one's like very confident, like zipping past. Yeah, no problem. Still trying to fill up this space a little better over here. How can I do that? Can't believe this is actually working, by the way. I was thinking like right before this stream, like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? But it is turning out pretty cool, and especially because I decided to split it up into 4 parts. It can be combined into one big poster, of course, but like I'm also gonna export these like separately, these 4 areas, which is gonna make for like some nice wallpapers. I think that'll work pretty well. Look at this one go. Oh man, the smoke is kind of cut off because they didn't do like the whole canvas thing. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. I can do some effects that are similar. There we go. It's not gonna look perfect, but it's gonna be something, you know. Be a little bit smaller. Is that Bubsy? I think it's an original character, but I think it was originally inspired by Bubsy, if I recall correctly. So funny, you have all of these characters and then they're just Kermit. Yeah, I was wondering if that's just actual Kermit or if it was an OC that just happens to look like Kermit. I think it's just Kermit. Or somebody like Is that person like role-playing as Kermit? Because their name is also Kermit the Frog in here? I don't know. This collab is mostly for actual OCs, but there's like 2 or 3 like actual like existing characters in there from like, you know, like media. Like this one, for example. But it's fine. It's okay. I let them in anyway, because they still worked hard on their stuff, and I was like, whatever. For future reference, though, like, please do stick to actual, like, collab rules and all that, but... You know, I'm not gonna be all like, alright, it needs to be exact. Like, no, I can still add it, as long as it has a transparent background. I was very, like, adamant about that. It does need a transparent background. If it doesn't have that, I simply cannot add it. I'm not gonna manually, like, crop it out, because that just takes a lot of time. You know, with some exceptions, I did talk to some people who helped to get like a transparent background for the image, because they couldn't figure it out, and that's okay. Like it's as long as you just communicate about it and you just, I don't know. It's just a lot of work if I had to do like a whole bunch of them. You know, I try to keep that to a minimum. I just hope that people are able to figure out that stuff on their own, because you know it's different for each art program. That's the problem. And I would love to help. Like I would love nothing more than to just be able to help out with stuff, because I always do. But yeah, it just takes too much time, and my time is unfortunately limited. Look at this one go. Meow. Like the fancy hat. Is it gonna fit, though? Maybe this one can be flying above him. Cheating just a little bit. A little cheating is fine, as a treat. Watch out, you're gonna crash! What? Would be interesting if some of the racers were trying to do short posts between the top part and the bottom part of the road as possible. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. Picturing the chaos that would happen if this whole thing was in motion. Yeah, well, I would love to like animate this a little bit, but also if I animated this, it would take me forever. Yeah, your boy's on the track. Heck yeah. If Legacy the Cat was gonna cheat and have him using Chaos Control. Oh, that could be cool too. Fun fact, I think the Wii version tracks are the only ones that didn't get a shout out in Mario Kart 8. Not even in the Boost Course DLC. Oh, that sucks. I like Mario Kart Wii a lot. I'm very nostalgic for that one. Little big. I think these carts are actually getting bigger over here. Gotta make sure I don't make them too big, like compared to these. Gosh, there's so many of them. Fix up that cloud a little bit. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna place these last ones? Let me move them a little bit closer. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, that's gonna be a challenge. Okay. Can I cheat this somehow? Definitely gonna have to move them all a little closer. Because holy cow. I'm gonna have to do some of them, like... Maybe this was chasing the other one. That could be fun, actually. 2 aerial vehicles. Locked in combat. Maybe I can do one that's bouncing in the air or something. Oh wait, I can do this one. Hold on, I got an idea. There's a spot over here. Heck yeah. This one's so cute, look at that. Oh. This one list a little smaller. Definitely gonna have to be a little careful here with the size and shape of these. Make it all fit. This one has their own Finnish flag. Oh, this one has a blue shell. Uh-oh. That makes it difficult, because this one is not somewhere in the front. Maybe someone just fired another blue shell. This one, perhaps. They kind of look like they're throwing something, or just holding their head with, like, their arms. I don't know. Maybe we can turn it into, like, them throwing a blue shell, which is about to head to first place. Works for me. We're just inventing our own lore for these. This one's also very nice. I love the thin line art. Very cute. This one is just driving a carrot. But is it gonna fit? We'll have to see, people. We'll have to see. I love the goofy face on this one. The size still okay? I think we might just make it. Oh my god. Oh, close one. Yeah, now this one cannot be in last place because they're looking back at something, so there's gotta be something behind them. Maybe this! They can look at this wacky contraption. Maybe this one could be in the air, actually, because they're flying. Oh, wait. Look at this! And then this one. Explosive finisher. They're about to get a speed boost item or something. Alright, hey, look at that! Goodness gracious, now to make this one a little bit prettier. Just get some background detail going, but I guess that's it! Ooh. Oh boy! Oh, let me get some water. Maybe it's the Mario Kart 64 blue shell where it targets every racer in front. Maybe. How about some going off track with a turbo mushroom to not go slower? Maybe. I'll mess around with these for a little bit. Actually, I kind of see one that could be going off track a little bit, like this one. They're going at an angle. This one needs a little more space. There's a lot going on with this one. You're about to crash into this one. Uh-oh. That could be some like dust clouds or something. There's already dust clouds going. They're going off-road. Whoops. That was a weird track transition. What was that? Huh, whatever. There we go. Let me just save this real quick. This is really cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like this. Every collab character is here. You gotta head out, but was glad to see this get made. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. The sound change was so abrupt. You thought the stream crashed? Yeah, no, that's just a particular soundtrack rip that we're listening to right now. Gosh, so many flippin' cars. We can actually move a couple of these around a little bit to give these more space. These just a little bit more room to breathe. There we go. Move some of these over here as well. Some mountains. Just flip that. So it looks like a new asset instead of something I just flipping duplicated real quick. But whatever. Oh, it's a DK track. I like this one. Can I do something with the colors here? Okay, I think I'm gonna do something with this. I'm just gonna set it like that. And I'm gonna merge the background into one color. Let me just try something. Let me cook. There we go. Creates a bit of sense of scale here. There we go. We can add some like item boxes and stuff. But yeah, this is pretty nice so far. I like it. I forgot to drink some water. I need to do that right now. Waluigi pinball. Waluigi time. Love this one. You gotta head out because your battery is low, but this was fun. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. Thanks for stopping by. Been an honor being part of this with your character. Heck yes. Thanks, David. Oh, they added Mario Kart 7 soundtrack to Nintendo Music. That's nice. What else can we add to this desert? Let's see. Now, I reckon this character just got a star or something. And we just add like a little star icon. Oh my god, did I just draw like a star on the first try? Sort of, almost. Oh, I can just use a star tool. I always forget there's a tool that just lets you make little stars in this program. Instead of just drawing one. It's nice. It's more unique when you do it yourself, you know. Oh, please don't lag. I'm gonna add some variety to these stars by making like the size different and also rotating them a little bit. There we go. We do like a little rainbow trail behind them. Let's see. It's gonna look better in a second. Just a second. Check this out because I just made like a rainbow. And if I just do this, lower the opacity. Woohoo! Look at that. Now, what else can we give to characters? Just slightly higher opacity. Maybe some more stars. I'm not gonna do this with every character, of course, but just a couple. Because I think it's fun. Let's see, what else? What could this one be doing? Oh, there's a blue shell. Maybe there's just a random banana peel on the track over here. Okay, that color does not work. Let's see. Make that lighter. Yeah, I guess we're on to the flipping last lap of this art collab thing right now. Just adding extra stuff. Background detail. Pretty cool. Yeah, that looks better. It looks more like a squid. Hold on. That's better. Move this a little closer so you can tell that it's part of this. Oops, that's the wrong layer. I think that's fine. There we go. Oops, the person with the finish flag is about to spin out. That's kind of funny. You're making a list of OC ideas. Awesome! Mark knows their star shapes. Heck yeah, I do. I love me some stars. Someone's doing a Mario Kart DS mod. Brought this racetrack to set DS game and made it themed on sweets, like Sweet Sweet Canyon. Sounds cool. I like the Mario Kart mods. They're very impressive. Oh yeah, Music Park! Music Park, that's this one! Maybe you should add an item box? I could add an item box, that's a nice idea. Let me see if I can do something with that. There's some space over here, why the heck not? I don't fully remember what they look like, I'll just do one from memory. Let's see what happens. I think they're like purplish. There's a big question mark on them. That's what makes them item boxes. I think purple will make it stand out nicely. Moo Moo Meadows! Yay! I think this is Moo Moo Meadows. whatever. It's bootleg Mario Kart anyway. It doesn't matter if the item box is completely accurate. I know there's like a finish flag effect on there. Whatever. Forget about it. Twitter stinks. I'm leaving. Whoops, wrong layer again. That's okay. In Inkscape, it's very easy if you're on the wrong layer. You just kind of grab it and move it elsewhere. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe it has like a drop shadow below it. I think it probably should, otherwise it looks a little weird. Not every card has a drop shadow in this, but it's whatever. It's just a little background secret. It's a little secret for you and me. Maybe somebody needs to get, like, the item. How about this character? There's more space over here, so I think I'll just put it over here. Yoshi Valley. Oh, I was thinking of a completely different one. Whoopsie daisy. A blue and red gradients. Yeah, something like that. I vividly remember them being purple, though. Interesting. Oh well. Tick the clock, yeah. They ruined this theme with the remix. I do like the original more. I gotta say, yeah. Now that you mention it, doesn't sound quite as pleasant. Let's see, what else can these characters be doing? A lot of room for stuff here. A lot of room over here, this particular area. What to do with that? Maybe we just make this character like cut through. Yeah, what if this character like tries to attempt to go all the way from over there to over here? Already added the rainbow effect, I might as well. Gonna make sure this one actually fades out. There we go. Easy peasy. Love me some gradients. Then I just copy the effect from here. Nobody's gotta know. Except for you. But it doesn't count. You have insider trading information. Maybe like a shadow. I'm adding a lot of detail to this particular character, I don't know why. I just think it's fun. It adds some spice to it. There we go. We can give these other ones some more space. That is nice. We can have some warp pipes. Why not? Let's do it. Let's not make them too saturated, otherwise they're gonna look very strange, like in this land. Just to fill up the space over there. That looks pretty cool. Maybe they're still too saturated. That looks better. That looks better. A little closer to yellow. That works. What if you added some rocks? Oh yeah, rocks. Always works. Let me see. Mario Kart 64, they were rainbow colored. Oh. Might be remembering that. Let's see. Some rocks. Sure. Let me do some rocks. It's a desert. Why the heck not? What color are the rocks in this desert? I think just a dark grayish. Man, I'm doing this in record time. Can make rocks so fast. Oh, why is that on a different layer? Hold on. Oh, I see. Don't want to have that in there. That's better. Okay, now this is starting to look like something, huh? Wanna have some more items and stuff. Oh my god, there's music! Looking awesome. You should take part next time. Yes, I agree, you should. It's fun. Angry Sun, oh my god. How do I draw the Angry Sun? I need to look up reference for that, but I do want to add that. I'm gonna use the original sprite as reference. The better Rainbow Road, yeah. We crank the jams, I love this one. Ugh. Love this. One second. Let me get that. There it is. Very hot in the center, so very bright, and a bit cooler on the outside. That's pretty good. Hey, Wario's gold mine. Let's go. It's a little bit loud. Hold on, let me. That's better. This remix is this remix is flipping sublime though. Love the little additions and silliness. I should make the lines a little darker. The eyebrows specifically. That works. Maybe it's like chasing after these two. Mirror that. Let me get this. This is also a rainbow road, if I'm not mistaken. Just a smidge brighter. And then we just add like a yellow one inside of it. To still show that yellowness. There we go. It's one angry sun. Like the birds. But the sun. I just... My friends and I have this thing where we rewatch the movie Freebirds, which is god-awful, by the way. Like every year for Thanksgiving Day, because it's a Thanksgiving movie. And there's a line in that movie that specifically references Angry Birds. And wouldn't you know, it's not funny, but that makes it funny. It's just like, this like some folks who say like, what do they do? Like, there's like this big fight scene with the birds and some folks, and then they're like, whoa, those are some angry birds. And it's so bad, and you know, of course we laugh every time. We're not smart. I never said we were. Never said we had a good sense of humor. Hello, my friends. Maybe there's like a different track over here in the background, actually. It could be fun. Alright, now we still have some space to fill up. I also realize I'm running out of steam a bit. I'm not talking as much as I was at the start of the stream. Which is okay, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I need to check if I'm still enjoying this. If I want to do other stuff. And then just, like, put on the finishing touches on my own time, maybe. Hold your turkeys! Oh yes. A massive cheese grater buried in the sand. That's kind of fun. Dude tried to take too big of a shortcut to the other part of the track. Like it stopped him. Yes, exactly. That's the lore. A simple city in the background. Maybe I kind of like it that it's like far away from civilization, kind of like that track from Mario Kart World that they showed. That's just somewhere in the desert. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving in the Netherlands? No, we do not. It's not really a thing here. But it's funny though, seeing like the whole, I don't know, just everything surrounding it. Oh, the Zelda track. This one has a flipping banger song. Ugh, love it. I don't even love Zelda that much. This is so good. Some item boxes, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna fill this up on my own later. Let's see if I can add some more fun stuff to add in the background. I don't know. I'll think of something. This has been a flipping blast though. Glad this worked out. Just keep compulsively saving, just in case. Your brain's telling you there are 50 of them. Nope, it's 82. What if there was a Yoshi's advertisement or a spoof of it? That could be fun, actually. Approaching blue shell to justify the green buddy going away from the center, breaking. Maybe actually, hold on. I can just take this banana peel and put it over here. Maybe there's like a whole bunch of them over here. Of course there's gonna be more banana peels in front because they haven't been like actually hit by stuff yet. Something like that perhaps. Because I don't want to have too many blue shells. It's already rare that there's two on the track at the same time, you know? I'm back. Hey Jem, how you doing? I think I'm about to call it quits, actually. This has been a fun stream, but... Oh, Neo Bowser City. I love this track. But, 84, actually. 84, including the two that I drew. I don't know if I count those. I guess so, but, you know, it's different. Because one is for the promotion, and one is just that I made because I felt like it. Add one more item box. I gotta give my own character a speed boost by getting the item box. Classic nepotism. Yeah, alright. I think this is just about... It's just about done, but I want to add some more stuff. Like a big sign over here. I do like the idea for some, like, a sign. Make it a bit bluish. Let me just do, like, a very quick sketch of that. What is this song from again? I presume from a GBA track. Ribbon Road or something? Ugh, what could this be? Ribbon Road! Yeah! I can't believe I got that right. Pretty fun track. I'm expecting like a Better Call Saul sign here or something. I'll think of something. If anybody wants to buy some advertising rights here, send me some money. No. Maybe, we'll see. Imagine if I started putting ads in Collabs. That would be insane. Goodness. This made you want to learn Inkscape. Hey, it's a fun program. I mostly just figured it out on my own. It's quite nice. Some stray green shells? Yeah, perhaps I'll do that actually. Visit C Studios. Sponsored by Arby's. I think I could get the McDonald's sponsorship for this one, fellas. I'll think of something. Oh yeah, definitely gonna have to put something over here. Maybe, hold on, I have a fun idea. Check this out. This will be the last thing I add today, most likely. Gonna be a little cheeky with this one. In Double Dash, there was a special item where only Yoshi and Birdo, I think, they could throw like eggs. And I think because this character's a bird, I think that could be very cute. I'm gonna make it like a blue color. There we go. Little egg toss. I believe this track is from one of the very first DLC courses that was added to Mario Kart 8. Like the original on Wii U. If I'm remembering that correctly. The subway one. Mark sponsored by milk? Like the Got Milk ad? Super Bell Highway? Maybe? I don't know. Second DLC? My memory is famously terrible, so that could be entirely correct. Void's OC got a reason to fall down. Oh wait, that's not Void? Void is somewhere in the back, let me see. Where is Void? Which one is that? I don't see a particular one with the name Void next to it. Oh, this one! Right. Oh yeah, there was already a shell in the drawing. Don't know who's throwing that though. It's a little hard to swap this one with this. Maybe that works actually. I can do that. Hold on, I can do that. There we go. That's fun. Oh, this flipping music! Oh! Wonder if you could make the advertisement or a different one the Doodle collab or something. Maybe I can make that the previous Doodle collab. The kitty cat collab. I can just put that on a poster. That could actually be kind of fun. Hold on, let me see if that works. Let me get that. Goodness gracious, this music goes hard. Hope it's not too loud, by the way. I cranked the jams a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, what a cute callback. I like that. So now we technically have even more collab entries in this one. How many collab entries were there for the kitty cat collab? Let me see. That was... That was 24, including my own drawing. So 24 plus 80 something, that's like 100. Oh my god, we broke a world record, guys. Internet, we did it. I'm so proud of this community. And whatever other nonsense that YouTube says in their flipping YouTube Rewind crap. They don't even do those anymore, huh? That's funny. We did it, Reddit. Hey, see ya, Void Blob. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, now I said that was the last thing I was gonna do, but I obviously, you know, kept going. I think this is almost done. I just want to use this space over here a little bit. Not sure what for yet. I can just put some hills over here. Whatever. Also don't want to spend too much time on it. I've already been going for a while. I'm running out of steam. Maybe get some cactuses over here as well. Driving into cactus territory. Aim to the wrong neighborhood. Where the cactuses rule. Cacti, perhaps, even. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe some more items on the track, but oh, this remix is a flipping banger. Feels like you've taken us on a journey in this stream, Mark. A road trip, if you will. Hey! Want to catch more of your art streams because they've been fun. I'm happy to hear that, Gem. I appreciate it. For the next collab, we need this race as a photo on a shelf somewhere. Nobody will be able to tell like what's going on because it's so much. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Added a couple of items, maybe just a couple more banana fields, why the heck no? Heh, what if this one's just like speeding past the other one but about to run into a banana? Two of them actually. Look, this is one in the shopping cart. That's cute. What else can I add? They went so hard on this soundtrack. YouTube basically killed Rewind. Good. Don't miss it. Turned out really awesome. Thank you. Also, we made it through the entirety of the Mario Kart 8 soundtrack. Oh my god. Would be funny if one was in the off-road because someone misshot. Maybe. Oh, like a banana peel. That is fun. Maybe just over here. Kind of burning up in the sun. Nice and calm. No music, no sound, just relaxing. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep it like this and gonna be posting it real soon. Makes sense to have some coins in there as well. Yeah, maybe. Tempting, but also I don't want to clutter this even more than it already is. I feel like it already worked out pretty well. At some point you just have to call it quits, you know. At some point you just have to be like, it's alright. It's done. So let me just put this. You're about to get the item box. Now I could add like shadows under each car, but I am not going to do that because I don't want to. Alright. Hey Miles, how you doing? The cricket noise. Nice. Yeah, that's a wrap. Alright, I'll be exporting these in like separate bits, each corner, all of like 4 of these, and also I'll be exporting it as one giant poster in 4K resolution, and I think that should be plenty. Maybe I'll also export these in 4K, like the individual parts. Just unfortunately, Blue Sky doesn't allow me to upload like a 4K image. I think, at least there's like some size constraints. Whatever. This is it. We used them all, right? We didn't forget any. We just check. Because if I forgot a single one, I would be so pissed. No, this looks good. Okay. Keeping it like this. Whew. Thanks a lot for stopping by. This was fun. It was a bit of a puzzle, but it was very nice. Thank you for the stream. Hey, no problem. Looks like Peem. Alrighty. Maybe a link to the full picture in the replies? Sure, I can post it in the YouTube replies. But if you want to see it, like I can just say right now, it will be up on Blue Sky. If you want to check that out. I'll also be posting it like in the old Collab server. The olden Collab server. One of my favorite streams yet. Happy to hear that. It was great, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, I'll be seeing you again soon in the future, perhaps. I have been very busy working on things. One particular thing that I'm dying to talk about, which I can't yet. Maybe in a couple months. Who knows? We'll see about that. Have a great weekend. Have fun with your creative projects. And I'm going to be doing another comment blasting Saturday tomorrow over on Blue Sky. If you want to send me stuff or if you want to help out and also like comment on other people's things, feel free to do so. Keep an eye on that. And I'll be seeing you next time.